one area of policy where that a lot of people are talking about right now, actually potentially two, considering recent events this week. First, the officer-involved shooting in Baton Rouge, then another officer-involved shooting in the St. Paul area, and now this attack in Dallas. What, I guess, first off, what do you think we can do in terms of fixing our policies on gun safety? And secondly, what else do you think we can do in terms of improving relationships between community and police? I know last session Senator Ford proposed a body cam bill. Is that perhaps something, if you're elected, you'd like to pursue next session?
Well, so your question was a very long one. Let me see if
I understand.
let me see if I can break down some of the parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
The first thing is that no matter whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, a Libertarian, independent, and nonpartisan, we can all grieve for the loss of life that's happened in the last 2 years. I think one of the things that we don't do very well as a society at times is those people with a lot of privilege don't accept the fact that they come from a place of privilege, and they're very quick to divorce themselves from the very difficult reality that many Americans face in this country. So my starting point for any conversation about race or public safety or the unity that I feel with police officers starts with an acknowledgement of that privilege. I have, by virtue of the color of my skin, by being in the middle class, very many times an opportunity that other people do not have. And so I always start my conversation of where I come from in that regard. So that's the first thing I would say. The second thing I would say is that I'm in a unique position because I have had the privilege for the last 9 years now of representing law enforcement agencies across the state. So I represent, 4,500 police officers statewide, and those folks are hardworking, honest. They're protecting our community. They're mothers and fathers and sons and daughters, and those are people that I have a great deal of respect for. I believe that as we move forward from some of these issues that we're dealing with now, we will find ways to provide greater support to both the community side of policing and the police side of policing, and those are different things. We have to, for example, I think we have to build broader coalitions of people. That means people from the faith-based community. That means people of color. That means people from the LGBTQ community and police. And if we're all working together to provide a response and to evaluate our communities in a way that's meaningful, I think we can do that. You asked about a specific bill that Senator Ford introduced, which I believe is an important one. I think body cameras and dash cameras for vehicles are an inevitable thing. Certainly the Obama administration has supported and provided funds for that. Communities are beginning to do that. We need to make sure that the resources are there to be able to do that. I will tell you, though, that just because you have a camera doesn't tell you all the story. Sometimes cameras malfunction. Sometimes cameras are not activated, either accidentally or intentionally. Sometimes cameras they can't accurately reflect an officer's heartbeat or the judgments they have to make in a millisecond. So I don't want us to believe that suddenly if we had cameras, everything would be better. We have to change our minds first. We have to work on our hearts. We have to work on the communities where we live. And if we can do that,